All right, you lot, buckle up because we're off to Plovdiv, Bulgaria. This place is a hidden gem like finding 20 quid in your old jeans, except instead of spending it on biscuits, you get to explore ancient ruins, trendy cafes, and enough history to make your head spin faster than a disco ball. So grab your imaginary passport and your sense of adventure, because we're about to dive into the top 5 must-visit spots in Plovdiv. First up, we're in Old Town Plovdiv, and let me tell you, this place is old. We're talking about a city that dates back to ancient times, with layers of history built upon each other, like a delicious historical lasagna. We're talking cobblestone streets that'll have you walking like a cowboy after a rodeo. Seriously, wear comfy shoes. These streets have seen centuries of footsteps from Roman soldiers to modern-day tourists. But hey, at least you'll look good getting lost amongst these charming, colourful houses. Each house is a burst of colour and character, making every turn a new adventure. They're like the Spice Girls of architecture, each one unique and full of personality. From the intricate woodwork to the vibrant facades, it's a feast for the eyes. You half expect to bump into a Roman centurion around every corner. The Roman influence is still palpable, with ancient ruins and remnants of the past blending seamlessly with the present. Don't worry, they only charge tourist prices for photos these days, probably. The souvenir shops are brimming with trinkets and treasures that capture the essence of Plovdiv. Honestly, you can practically feel the history oozing out of the walls here. Every brick and stone has a story to tell, whispering tales of bygone eras. It's so well preserved you might even forget what century it is. The preservation efforts here are remarkable, making it feel like you've stepped back in time. Don't worry, there's an app for that. Modern technology meets ancient history, helping you navigate the labyrinth of streets and uncover hidden gems. As the sun sets, the town takes on a magical glow, with evening lights casting a warm, inviting ambience. The nightlife here is vibrant, with cozy cafes and lively bars where you can unwind after a day of exploration. And don't forget to indulge in the local cuisine. Traditional Bulgarian dishes are a must-try, offering a taste of the region's rich culinary heritage. From hearty stews to sweet pastries, there's something to satisfy every palate. The locals are incredibly friendly and welcoming, always ready to share a story or offer a recommendation. It's this sense of community that makes Plovdiv truly special. So, take your time, soak in the sights, and let yourself get lost in the timeless charm of Old Town Plovdiv. It's a journey through history you won't soon forget. Next, we're off to the Roman Theatre. This place is huge. Can you imagine the gigs they must have had here back in the day? I bet the acoustics were amazing. Although knowing Roman crowds, they probably complained about the lack of phone charging stations. Seriously, this place is over 2,000 years old and still standing. Try getting your mate to build a garden shed that lasts that long. They really don't make them like they used to, do they? Except maybe for those indestructible Nokia phones. Those things could survive anything. Feeling a bit parched after all that history? Plovdiv's ancient streets can be quite the workout, and you might find yourself in need of a refreshing break. Let's hit Kapana, the creative district of Plovdiv. This vibrant area is a haven for artists, musicians, and anyone with a flair for the unconventional. This place is buzzing with cool cafes, independent shops, and enough street art to make Banksy jealous. Every corner you turn reveals a new mural or a quirky boutique. You'll find more beards and vintage clothing here than at a lumberjack convention. It's like stepping into a retro fashion show, where everyone is effortlessly stylish, and don't even get me started on the coffee. The aroma of freshly ground beans fills the air, inviting you to take a moment and savor the experience. They take their caffeine seriously in Kapana. Each cup is crafted with precision and passion, making it a true work of art. You might even find yourself accidentally ordering a deconstructed, single-origin, fair-trade, organic soy latte with a hint of irony. The menu here is as creative as the district itself. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the unique blend of culture, creativity, and caffeine that Kapana has to offer. All right, enough of the trendy stuff. Time to get those legs working. This isn't just a stroll in the park, it's a real adventure. We're heading up to the Alyosha Monument, a towering symbol of history and resilience. Now, it's a bit of a hike to the top, but trust me, the view is worth it. You get a panoramic view of Plovdiv that will take your breath away, literally and figuratively. Just imagine the Instagram likes. Your followers will be green with envy when they see the stunning backdrop. Plus, think of it as a free workout. It's a great way to get some exercise while soaking in the beauty of nature. Although you might want to pack an inhaler if you're not used to all this physical activity. The climb can be quite challenging, especially if you're not in the best shape. Just try not to get too distracted by the giant concrete soldier statue at the top. It's a striking figure that stands as a reminder of the past. It's a bit hard to miss, really. The monument is surrounded by a beautiful park area, perfect for a little rest after your climb. So take your time, enjoy the journey, and don't forget to breathe in the fresh air. like stepping back in time, but with less plague. Last but not least, we're finishing our Plovdiv adventure at the Regional Ethnographic Museum. Now, I know what you're thinking. A museum on holiday? Boring. But hold your horses. This isn't your average dusty old museum. This place is like a time capsule of Bulgarian culture. You'll learn all about traditional crafts, clothing, and even what life was like back in the day. Just try not to touch anything. Those artifacts are older than your nan's fruitcake recipe. So there you have it, my friends. The top 5 must-visit spots in Plovdiv. From ancient ruins to trendy cafes, this city has something for everyone. Just remember to pack your comfy shoes, your sense of adventure, and maybe an extra memory card for your camera. Because trust me, you'll want to remember this trip.